Upon seeing the girl wrapping bandages around her chest, the CEO finally realized that the woman he had a one-night stand with that night was none other than the tomboy in disguise. Ever since she was young, the girl had dressed as a boy because her biological mother wanted her to inherit her father's fortune. However, her half-sister had always schemed to drive her out of the family. That day, the scheming sister pressured her over their mother's medical bills, forcing the tomboy to deliver a necklace to a hotel. In reality, the sister intended to set her up and ruin her reputation, making it easier to seize the inheritance. But the tomboy was not so easily fooled. She overheard the men inside the room plotting against her and immediately turned to flee. The men gave chase, and as they closed in, she darted into a women's restroom. Fortunately, she always carried women's clothes with her. By the time she emerged, she had transformed into a stunning beauty with fair skin and long legs. Walking confidently past her pursuers, the lead man paused, thinking she resembled the tomboy, but dismissed the idea entirely. After narrowly escaping, the girl slipped into a random hotel room to hide. Little did she know that the room's occupant, a CEO, had been drugged and was barely conscious. Before she could leave, she ended up becoming his cure. The next morning, as the CEO slept, the girl quickly bound her chest with bandages, ensuring no one could discover her secret. Despite her reluctance, she left the room. The CEO awoke soon after with hazy memories of the previous night. Finding only a necklace left behind, he immediately called a friend to track down its owner. His friend discovered that the necklace was a limited edition, belonging to the eldest daughter of the Tang family. Overjoyed, the CEO wasted no time in arranging to visit the Tang family to propose marriage. Clearly, he was deeply taken with the mysterious woman from that night. Meanwhile, the tomboy returned home, only to be slapped by her father. Her sister had falsely accused her of stealing the necklace. Furious but helpless, she tried to explain, but her father, blindly trusting the scheming mother-daughter duo, refused to listen. Another slap sent her to the ground, and he pulled out a whip to administer further punishment. Only after several lashes did he stop. As soon as the father left, the sister stepped forward, gloating over her supposed victory. She crushed the tomboy's hand under her high heel, threatening her to give up her claim to the inheritance. Otherwise, the sister sneered, "I'll make sure you end up dead here." But the tomboy was determined not to yield. She vowed to reclaim what rightfully belonged to her and her mother, and see the scheming pair punished. The sister, however, came up with another plan to humiliate her. With their father about to leave on a month-long business trip, the sister decreed that the brother would serve as the family's servant for the next month. In exchange, she promised to pay their mother's medical bills in full. Out of desperation, the tomboy reluctantly agreed, silently preparing for the day she would turn the tables.